Hello, and welcome to Piano Player Pro, your favourite classical tunes arranged for piano. Today, we're going to be playing the Moonlight Sonata by Beethoven, surely one of the most beautiful pieces ever written for the piano. The full sonata is in 3 movements. This is the opening movement, then there's a lighter middle movement, and a tempestuous and rather challenging finale, which we won't be attempting today, but it's well worth listening to. If you haven't already, then follow the link below and head over to the website pianoplayerpro.com, where you can find the sheet music which is free to download. And while you're there, make sure you check out what other pieces you can learn. I'm regularly adding new pieces and content, so if you find this video helpful, then please hit the subscribe button below. In total, there are 4 arrangements of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata for you to choose from, starting with level 1, and then getting progressively more difficult all the way up to level 4. This video is for the level 1 version, so just for the right hand, but feel free to take a look at the others. So we're going to start, I'm just going to play you the whole thing through from beginning to end. It starts with this very famous kind of rocking pattern, which starts right down on A here, below middle C. So here's middle C and moving down to A, and here's how it goes. Okay, so that was the whole piece through. We're now going to look at it section by section. The A section is this pattern of what's called triplets, so notes collecting in 3s, and I think this is supposed to represent kind of the lapping of water with the moonlight reflecting off it. Oh, so I understand. So it's the same 3 notes over and over again. So you've got A, D and F, and you play that pattern as smooth as you can 4 times. And you're aiming to get that really smooth and really even. 1, 2, 3, 2. Then you carry on exactly the same motion, but you move up to the C. So the top 2 notes stay the same, the D and the F, but the C, or the A, what was the A now becomes a C. Then bar 3 is a bit more challenging because you've got to do 2 different chords in 1 bar. So you keep these D and F in place and you move down to the B flat. So you start on the A, you move up to the C, these stay here they are, they move to the B flat, but you only do it twice. And then the B flat stays where it is, but you put in an E flat and a G. So you've got 2 black notes here and then the G at the top. So just look at that bar again. So it takes a little bit of working on that. Firstly to get the notes correct, but also to get them smoothly as possible. And then here, bar 4, you've got notes changing every beat. So you get a G and an E, and then an F and a D, and then an E and a D, and then an E and a C sharp. And it's a new pattern. You start on 1 note, go to another note, and then go back to the original note. So G, E, G, F, D, F, E, D, E, E, C sharp, E, and then you've got D, okay? But that rhythm wasn't correct. I was pausing between each change. You've got to try and do it without a pause. So, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then the last kind of few notes of the B section is just D and F. So D, F, D again, and then pause on the D. Okay, so the last bar there, which is bar 5. Okay, so I'm going to just play you from bar 3 because that's where things get really tricky. I do that nice and slowly, and then we'll put the whole thing together up to there. So starting on the B flat, then you're using the E flat and up to G. You stay on the G, this rocking pattern, F to D, E to D, E to C sharp, and then D and F, D and F, D. Okay, and I'm going to stop there because the B section starts with those 2 A's at the end of bar 5. So here we go from the beginning, nice and smoothly all the way through. Finishing on D, and it's only when you get to that D that the rhythm changes. So all the way up to there, you've got that very, very even triplet quaver pattern. They're called triplets because there's 3 of them to a beat rather than normal quavers where there's just 2. So once you've got to there, then the tune changes quite a lot. So in the original, the triplets carry on and then the tune happens over the top. But to keep things simple for this level 1 version, that's not quite what I've done. So I've just got the tune, so it starts with lots of A's. Here the rhythm is really important, so it starts at the end of bar 5 and then bar 6. And bar 6 starts with a 3-beat note, a dotted minim, so it's 1, 2, 3. And it's really slow, that note, so if you just do the maths, it's 3 beats. You're used to playing 3 notes per beat. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. So that one note is equivalent to 9 of the notes you have been playing, if that makes sense. So there's a real temptation, by the way it looks on the page, to rush it. So if you're playing bar 5, but it's not that, you've got to really slow down. So from bar 5, D, F, D, D, bar 6, 2, 3, and then the same rhythm again. And here you notice I just shifted, I had my 4th finger there. I just shifted to my middle finger so I can easily get up to the B flat. These are all minims, but slow minims. Okay, so counting those, it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And then in bar 9, we're back on the triplets again. 1, okay, and that pattern there is very similar to the pattern in bar 5, which was this. But you're now doing, instead of D and F, you're now doing it on F and A. So the B section all the way through sounds like this. 1, 2, 3. Up to the B flat. And 1, on 2. 1, on 2. Then bar 9. Then you've got the same thing, so the C section is a very similar rhythm to the B section. You've just finished here. Okay, so I'm going to go 5, 5, 5. And again I'm going to do a finger switch, but this time I'm going to switch all the way to my thumb. So I've just done 5, 5, 5, switch to the thumb. 1, 2, and then you've got a C sharp and a D. They're just 1 beat each, but that's still quite slow. So bar 11, the rhythm is 1, 2, 3, 4, going on. E for 2, F for 2, E for 2, C sharp for 2. Okay, so watch out for those C sharps, but it is quite slow, so just don't rush it. Take your time, make the tune really sing out. Imagine the kind of quavers, or the triplets rather, the triplet quavers in your head. Da, 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 da. So the C section once more is this. So starting on 5, 1, 2, 3, shift of the thumb. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2 notes on E, 2 notes on F, 2 beats on E, 2 beats on C sharp, and then the ending is the D section, and it sounds like this. So this is from bar 14. Okay, so to do that pattern, you're doing a lot of finger switches, which is when you play the same note twice, but you change fingers. So I've just gone the bar before D, E for 2, C sharp. So naturally I land on the D with the middle finger. But I've got 2 Ds. I'm back with the triplets. Ya, da, da, da. 1 and 2, 3, E, 4. So I'm going to go D, D, switching to 5. So 3, 5, 2, thumb. Okay, watch that again. 3, 5, 2, thumb. And then I rest on the thumb because that's a crotchet. Yup, up, bum. I'm going to play the A again, which is my 2, and I'm again going to jump from the 2 to the 5. So watch that one. So I was on 2, 2, 5, 3, thumb. And then same again. This time, whatever feels most comfortable. And then back up to the D for a minim, which is long. And then a semi-brief, 4 beats, 2, 3, 4, off. So the very last bar, I'm going to go from the bar before D. You've got E for 2, C sharp for 2, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and off. Okay, so that's the whole section all the way through. Let's just try that all the way from beginning through to the end so you can just hear the thing from start to finish. Here we go. So, hand in position, nice and smooth. So that was the level 1 version of Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. Thanks for watching. I hope you found it helpful. If you have, then please hit the subscribe button below, as there's new pieces for you to learn coming out all the time. And remember, the music for all of them is free to download from the website pianoplayerpro.com. If you've got any questions or requests for future pieces, then please do get in touch via the comments section. Have a great day then, and happy practicing.